Most roguelites cast you as a scrappy hero fighting for survival. But hey, not this time. In Roots Devour, you are the horror. You play as a vampiric Eldritch tree, because apparently photosynthesis is for cowards. It's dark wood, but instead of running from the horror, you are the creepy nightmare taking over the forest. You spread your roots, consuming and entangling whatever you latch onto. Creatures, objects, anything in your path. Blood harvested directly from your unfortunate victims fuels your growth, letting you expand your roots short distances. But blood alone isn't enough. Water is your true lifeline. It allows you to stretch even further, and if you run out, you wither and die. As you expand, you uncover more of the forest, encountering cultists who deliberately summoned you, other human survivors, and creatures that may not entirely understand what you are. Some worship you, some fear you. None of them are safe. But even monsters have friends. Sort of. Some creatures stick around and even help you, like a rat willing to betray its own kind, or an owl who isn't afraid of you and just wants to rest on your roots. Which is sweet, until you accidentally absorb them, like a leafy idiot. Rest in peace, the owl I accidentally sucked dry. I may be an unstoppable nightmare tree, but that didn't stop me from crying for 2 hours afterwards. And then there is Flora, a cryptic guide and a shopkeeper who offers upgrades for a price that is definitely not money. And to help you spread your roots, there are cards in your deck. They let you extend your reach, remove obstacles, or absorb tougher prey, like a deer. Big juicy deer. On top of that, you also got card packs. Each pack contains 3 random cards from your deck. And for a small blood donation, you can deploy them when you are stuck or struggling, giving you just enough edge to keep your roots spreading. And since this is roguelite, failure is inevitable. Mother, an ancient eldritch force, welcomes you back with open arms, whispering new powers into your roots. With each run you offer blood to her, gaining new abilities that enhance your root-based bloodlust, helping you progress deeper and faster, and turning you into an even bigger nightmare for the local wildlife. And instead of a shifting, procedurally generated world, the map is handcrafted, packed with points of interest waiting to be uncovered. You can explore new paths, encounter different challenges, and even choose a new starting location, changing where you spread your roots from. Mastering the layout is key to efficiency, strategy, and becoming the forest's worst nightmare. Mechanics aside, what really sells Roots Devour is its relentless, haunting atmosphere and terrifying setting. The sound design and ominous soundtrack make the forest feel like it's whispering behind your back, while the minimalist visuals evoke the uneasy feeling of playing a creepy, twisted board game. There's something deeply unsettling about how the game forces you to think like a parasite. Not just surviving, but expanding, dominating, and absorbing anything foolish enough to step into your domain. It's like the ecosystem from Scavenger's Reign had a dark eldritch cousin, and if you haven't seen that show, you should. It's terrifyingly good. If you like roguelites with interesting gameplay loop and setting, or just want to play as an ancient parasitic monstrosity, Roots Devour is weirdly satisfying. It's strategic, it's unsettling, and it makes being a blood-drinking tree feel way cooler than it has any right to be. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some roots to spread, and some poor forest creatures to drain dry. Hopefully not my friends this time.